get a head start. 3-2 the count. Norris deals, and Yelich in the air. Deep left center field. Way back. Goodbye. He's done it again. Christian Yelich to the opposite field. A 2-run home run. Number 35. And the Brewers are within a run.
That's Barry Bonds. I can tell you right now, my man, Big Hurt Frank Thomas, back in L.A., he better put on his Christian Yelich jersey and start running around the office saying MVP.
No question.
That is, he just solidified it right there. There was ever any, well, I don't know where to give it. That's it right there, boys.
Brewers have been leaning on him all season long, all second half, all September. He just keeps delivering at an historic clip. Ryan Braun with 2 away.
You know, and that's one of also the dangers of when you are a young team like the Tigers, you're not playing for anything. You can say, you know what, I'm going to challenge him here in this situation. 3-2, I'm going to throw a fastball. Where if you were trying to win a game, you may not necessarily do that.
1 ball, 1 strike. Castellanos drives one right field. That is way back. And Yelich will make the catch. And the inning is over. The Gold Glover in right hauls one in. And every Brewer fan, all 45,000 of them in this ballpark, a wipe of the brow. Brewers led 5-3 at one point. And there's Yelich deep to right. And this one is gone. Christian Yelich has done it again. A 425-foot bomb off a lefty to put the Brewers on top. There is nothing left to say about Christian Yelich.
I've got chills. I honestly got, I've got chills. And from a fan standpoint, this is crazy.
Curtain call. Pitching change. Brewers lead.
I don't even know. I really don't anymore. It's been a lot of fun. It was a great atmosphere in there. You know, the fans responded awesome. It was super loud, and obviously it goes without saying, it's a huge win for us.
You don't normally show a lot of emotion on the field there, but after you hit that second homer, you know, the bat flip, you know, what's going through your mind at that point?
We're just scratching and clawing and just finding a way to win. You know, like we've been saying all year, just trying to find a way. And you know, it's a big moment in the game. There's a lot of emotion involved, and you know, it put us on top. So we're trying to hold on for that W right there.
How many curtain calls have you had in your career?
My first one ever. So
What's
I
that?
don't really know what to do. You know, everyone was yelling at me to get up there, so I went up there real quick and got right back down.
Miley said you were saying early in the game, like the third inning, you guys are going to win this game. Is that something that you have done in the past? Is this like a one-time deal where?
No, I mean it's just a belief that we have. I mean it's still really early in the game, and you know we're down 3 again like we were yesterday, and you're not really trying to get 3 back all at once. You're just trying to chip away and get closer, and we were able to do that. And you just want to have the belief that you're going to win and that you're in the game until it's over, and you're not. And I think that this team has really adopted that mindset of we're always in it, and you know, with how good our bullpen's been, you know, they usually keep the lead where it's at, or keep the deficit where it's at, and we have a chance to chip away and kind of find a way at the end.
How do you look at tomorrow? All those games are going to kick off at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be pretty crazy. You know, you play all those games, and it still comes down to 162. So I was saying earlier how, you know, those cliches, how we tell you, you know, hey, one game at a time, all these games count. Opening day is the same as a day in June, and you know, look where we're at, dead even at 161 with 162 to play. But it's a lot of fun. I think everybody's really excited. I think we're expecting you know, a lot of energy tomorrow, and we'll see how it plays out. You got to play the game.
You were talking about how loud it was last night, but we thought after your home run and when JJ was out there, it might have been the loudest we've heard.
It was unbelievably loud in there. Like, you couldn't hear anything. You couldn't even hear yourself think. I was watching the infielders in the ninth inning try to yell at each other, get each other's attention, and nobody was moving. So it was really, really loud in there, but it was great to see. We feed off that as a team, and we got one more to go.
Is that a good thing when you're at the plate?
You know, when you're at the plate, it's hard. It's really hard to explain. You know, you try and go to this place where you're just super focused, and you try not to let the emotion of the situation affect you, and you got to calm yourself down. And it's a lot of fun. So I think the louder the better. You know, I don't mind it at the plate, in the field. Like I said, I think our guys feed off of it, and I think that's what you saw tonight.
Christian, I know all you guys are tired now, but this is like just going on adrenaline right now, just how exciting it is and how well the team's playing.
I mean, this is the position you want to be in as a player. It's what we've been talking about since spring training. So we have that opportunity to do it. I think the atmosphere in these games carries you through, where you just loaded with adrenaline throughout the game. And like I said, we got one more tomorrow, and I'm sure it's going to be a close one that we've been playing for the last few weeks. And you know, like I said, we'll see how it plays out.
How scary was that Castellanos ball in the sixth?
Yeah, I think I turned that into a harder play than it had to be. But yeah, I mean, he hits it right off the bat, and you're just like you're hoping it stays in the yard, and it did. I kind of jumped. I kind of misjudged where it was, but you know, sometimes it just slows the ball down instead of you meeting the fence and running all at the same time. You kind of just, sometimes when you do that, the ball, it just lets you see everything better. So glad that one stayed in the yard for sure.
Realizing the team is the most important thing tomorrow, you're on the verge of some pretty impressive individual stuff as well. I mean, you know, within 2 RBI of a possible triple crown. Does that factor in at all with you going into tomorrow? Is that something that's been on your radar screen at all? Where does that stand with you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, first and foremost, the game's the most important. We need a win tomorrow. But yeah, some of the guys were bringing that to my attention, and what I told them was, hey, you probably shouldn't have punched out so many times with a guy on third base and nobody out. It's really, yeah, really one of those. Oh man, yeah, I wish I would have done the job right there. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure you'll be thinking about it. The guys will be mentioning it to you throughout the day. You can't hide from it. You got to embrace it. But at the same time, we all realize that a win is at the forefront of everybody's mind, and that's by far the most important thing tomorrow.
Is all the personal stuff something you just have to wait later and absorb and not? I mean, because it's kind of surreal for you right now, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, all these last few weeks have been unbelievable, and like you said, all that stuff will be for the off season when you can kind of just take it all in and really think about what happened. But you know, like you're saying, that's something that you never think you'll be in that conversation ever, like a triple crown. Like you don't even think about that ever. Like, it's not even.
Nobody's done it in this league
Yeah,
since 37.
I mean, you don't even dream about it because it's a dumb dream. You know, you're like, yeah, it's like, you know, get real, pretty much. But yeah, like I said, it's something that you have to just embrace, not shy away from, but realize that, hey, we've got a bigger team goal at stake.
Some of the most iconic images for this franchise recently was Braun's home run in 08 and 11 to clinch. Is it something that you're going to kind of fall into that spot and run that same group?
Not yet. You know, it's something me and Bronny have talked about over the last few weeks, and he's been great. He's been in this situation multiple times before, and you know, he's trying to learn as much as he can from him. Obviously, he's done a lot in this game and a lot for this franchise. So, you know, it's humbling to be mentioned in, you know, the same breath as him, and really just all this stuff the last few weeks is humbling. It's really cool. And